Let me paint you a picture. You hire a sharp new staff accountant, eager, smart, already helping with client work. Then one day you find out she's been uploading client tax returns to her personal Dropbox so she can work from home. And your stomach drops. Not because she's a bad employee, not because she's stealing anything, but because you suddenly realize you have no idea where your client data actually lives. And if you're honest, this probably isn't just one employee. Walk into most small accounting firms and you'll find files scattered everywhere. Personal Dropbox accounts, Google Drive, personal OneDrive, email attachments, USB drives. Everyone's just trying to get their work done. But every one of those quick fixes creates a security gap that you didn't approve, can't monitor, and probably don't even know that exists. And here's where it gets expensive. Most firms do have an official system. Maybe it's a server in the office, maybe it's Microsoft 365, maybe it's some other cloud platform. But it's slow or clunky, or the VPN drops, or someone forgets their password again. So someone says, you know what? I'll just use my Dropbox. It works. And within a week, half the team is doing it. Problem solved. Not exactly. Now your client data is living in personal accounts you don't control. You can't enforce encryption, you can't see who has access, you can't guarantee it gets deleted when somebody leaves. And here's the scary part. Personal cloud accounts often default to anyone with a link can view. One wrong click and confidential tax returns are floating around on the internet. Even without mistakes, those files are syncing to home laptops and personal phones. They don't have business-grade security. Now let's talk about employees leaving. When someone leaves your firm, you can shut off their company accounts instantly. But if they've been storing files in their personal Dropbox, those files leave with them. And now you're just hoping they remember to delete them. That's not a security strategy, that's wishful thinking. And regulators and cyber insurance companies don't accept wishful thinking. You need to prove that you have control over client data. And research backs this up. The majority of IT professionals report employees storing company data in unsanctioned cloud services. And when employees leave, data walks out the door far more often than firms realize. Sometimes intentionally, often accidentally. Either way, you lose visibility and control. Now let's clear up another big misconception. A lot of firms use Microsoft 365 and assume that means everything is under company control. Sometimes yes, sometimes absolutely not. There are business OneDrive accounts and there are personal Microsoft accounts that also have OneDrive. If a team member signed up years ago with their work email, they might be saving files to what looks like a company account, but isn't. Your IT team can't see it, can't manage it, can't shut it off. The same confusion happens with Google. Just because you use your firm's email domain doesn't automatically mean it's under your control. And it gets even messier when firms switch email systems and old personal accounts are still floating around. So what actually fixes this? It's not banning file sharing, it's not making your team jump through hoops, it's giving them something just as easy as Dropbox, but under your control. Real business file sharing includes centralized control, encryption turned on automatically, access logging, the ability to revoke access instantly when somebody leaves, device security requirements, compliance documentation you can actually show your auditor or insurance provider. And here's the human part nobody talks about. Your team isn't trying to break the rules. They're using personal cloud storage because whatever the official solution exists either doesn't work well or they don't know how to use it. If the VPN drops constantly, they'll stop using it. If it takes more than 5 minutes to open a file, they'll find a faster way. So fixing this isn't just about technology, it's about making sure secure file sharing is easier than the workaround. When it's set up properly, it should feel invisible. Need to work from home? Log in and access files. Need to send a tax return? Use Secure Client Portal with an encryption link. Somebody leaves, access is revoked immediately, and your data stays put. That's what control looks like. And here's the real question. If I asked you right now, where is all your client data living? Not where is it supposed to be, where it actually is. Could you answer with complete confidence? If not, you don't necessarily have a people problem. You probably have a systems problem. The good news is this is fixable, and usually for a lot less of the cost of a data breach, a compliance issue, or losing compliance trust. Your clients trust you with their most sensitive financial information. Making sure you actually control where it lives isn't just IT housekeeping. It's protecting the foundation of your firm. And if you're not sure where to start, that conversation is worth having sooner than later.